CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Hudson Mack is away. I'm Andrew Johnson. BC Ferries is sailing smoothly into the work week after spending most of the long weekend in rough waters. There were no lineups or major delays at Swartz Bay or Departure Bay today. The Queen of New Westminster was back up and running this morning after being out of commission Friday through Sunday due to problems with its rudder. Passengers say the ferry should have been ready at the beginning of the weekend, not the end.
$165 return now. It adds a lot to your trip. A lot of expense to your trip, so you think twice about going to the islands. I really think that they could have, tested the ferry and made sure it was up and running before they put it into an important, long weekend service like that.
Having a ferry every hour, I think, is reasonable to expect, on a long weekend. And so they have to realize to do something.
In total, 12 sailings were cancelled this Victoria Day weekend. A group of protesters is taking it all off to raise awareness of the need to protect BC's coast. They call it the Human Body Project, and the project arrived at the legislature this afternoon. The naked protesters are rallying against pipelines being built on BC's coast. They say being naked in public makes them vulnerable, the same way Mother Nature is vulnerable to big oil companies.
And everyone's unclothed, disrobed to whatever extent they feel comfortable. We're unifying with the earth, which is in a very vulnerable state and has been mistreated for so long. We're here supporting the coast and saying no to the pipeline and no to the tankers as well.
The Human Body Project plans to hold at least one nude protest or art display once a month in the capital region to help raise awareness of environmental issues. It may not be summer yet, but cruising season has rolled into the harbour city. Drivers were showing off their polished rides at the Smokin' Oldies Show and Shine car show in Nanaimo today. Car enthusiasts braved the wet weather to catch a glimpse of the past. Organizers say they had a strong turnout despite the rain.
A bit of everything, some little roasters, rods, pickup trucks, classic Chevelles, Novas, Mercury's, Fords. Nice couple of little roasters were in here, Model Ts, which wasn't bad with the weather condition. A lot of guys don't bring their cars out in this type of weather.
All of the money raised from admissions to today's show will be donated to BC Children's Hospital. And if classic cars aren't up your alley, you may want to check out some furry friends. The petting farm at Cedar Woods opened its doors to the public this long weekend. You can find everything from horses to roosters to llamas and goats. The farm has historically operated as a therapeutic facility for people with developmental disabilities, but it now needs to diversify in order to stay afloat, so it's opening to everyone.
And we rely totally on donations, and we realize that the farm has to be more financially self-supporting. And so we thought, well, the animals are here anyway, so why not use them for revenue generating. And we don't have a petting farm in the Nanaimo Ladysmith area, so we thought we would offer this service to the community and as well as help the farm to finance our day programs.
The petting farm at Cedar Woods also includes you-pick vegetable and herb gardens, summer camps, and a hay maze. For more information, you can go to pettingfarmcedar.ca.